Former investigator with the NTSB says investigators will be looking at several factors as part of their investigation into the mid-air collision between a commercial plane and military helicopter near Washington, D.C. Wednesday night.
And our Washington correspondent Rachel Knapp has been following this developing story, and she's live from DCA Airport where the crash happened. Rachel, what did you learn?
Good evening, Nick and Renata. So this former NTSB investigator has helped make recommendations to avoid airline collisions. He said it's going to be an all hands on deck situation in this investigation.
Investigate, find out what happened, understand why it happened, and paramount is to prevent reoccurrences.
Dr. Alan Deal, a former NTSB investigator, briefly describes the process of what investigators are doing as they look at the collision between the American Airlines plane and a military Black Hawk helicopter near Washington, D.C.'s Ronald Reagan National Airport Wednesday night. They're
also going to correlate the radar data with the flight data and the video data so that they really know they've got a good understanding about what happened. They'll also want to very carefully do what they call an optometric study. And what this is, at NTSB headquarters, they have the out-of-cockpit views of virtually every aircraft. And they go through second by second what the pilot in the left seat and the pilot in the right seat could have seen. Was there any structure? Sometimes we find that on airplane, a target that they think they see is actually hidden behind a pillar, if you will, like a doorpost or a piece of metal in the center of the windshield. So, Rachel, all of that stuff, all of that information has to be correlated.
On Thursday, the NTSB announced they recovered the black box from the American Airlines plane. Dr. Deal says one of the most critical pieces they will look at is the black box from the helicopter, particularly the voice recording.
You've got three sets of eyes and they're all on interphone talking to each other. That will be very critical to see if anyone aboard that crew thought things were not going right. I often say of the black boxes, the data recorder tells you what happened. The voice recorder usually tells you why it happened.
Nick and Renata, I can confirm that the NTSB has recovered that black box from the military helicopter. Again, they're not going to be releasing a final report until much later on. Back to you.